Welcome back, sports fans, to the only show that's throwing elbows harder to the head than Meta World Peace.
And the only show that's thrown more perfect games than Phil Humber. I'm Patrick Cook.
And I'm Vinnie Butera. We're going back
and forth.
With another series victory, the Cal softball team maintains their position as the #1 team in the country. Pat, do you see anyone getting in the way of the Cal softball team?
I'll tell you what, Vinny, I've been impressed with this team all along. The diamond in the rough, like Aladdin, Jocelyn Henderson, overall record on the mound of 24-1. She's got an ERA of 1.11, and she's held opponent hitters to a batting average of 184. I've been impressed with not only Jocelyn, but the entire Cal team. I say Diane Ninemeyer for Coach of the Year. It's going to be tough for another team to get in the way of the Cal softball team this year.
I really like the Aladdin reference, Patrick, and I actually saw Jocelyn Henderson last weekend play against Arizona at home, and let me tell you, she showed me a whole new world with her pitching performance. Lights out, very unstoppable. But also I want to take point on Valerie Arioto. 20 home runs, broke the school single-season record for home runs in a season. Very impressive, and I think going forward, next weekend the Bears host UCLA, a team that they swept last year. The future looks very bright for this Bears team.
Absolutely, Vinny. The season's been a magic carpet ride of sorts. Let's see if the Bears can continue and hopefully make it to Oklahoma City to take on College Softball World Series. Vinny, while the Cal Club baseball team was away taking care of business up in Reno, Nevada, extending their winning streak to 13 games.
Hallelujah.
Back here in Berkeley on Cal Day, we had the spring football game featuring two teams of the Cal football team. What were your thoughts? Who were you impressed with?
Pat, that's a great question, and very exciting times for the Cal Club baseball team, throwing that out for their swag meter all the way up. I think that for the Bears this past weekend, it was a great day to be at Edwards Stadium. You had a lot of fans come out and support the Bears. Very exciting turnout for the first spring game that we've had here at Cal. In terms of the players who I was really impressed with, #1, Maurice Harris, the wide receiver who's cousins with Keenan Allen and Zach Maynard. If that guy was a tribute for the Hunger Games, I would want to stay away from him because he is a complete beast. And I'm very looking forward to watching him as the opposite wideout to Keenan Allen this year. The second player, C.J. Anderson. I think that anyone who's a fan of the show knows that I'm a huge C.J. Anderson fan. The guy is a monster, and his quickness is starting to show. Towards the end of last season, he really came on strong, and that's something that's very exciting to have a spell back to E.C. Sefele.
Absolutely.
Last but not least, Zach Klein, in his debut as a Cal quarterback, rocking the historic jersey #8, a la Aaron Rodgers. Zach Klein, very good in his limited showing with a beautiful touchdown pass throw and 2-point conversion.
I'll tell you what, Vinny, that's absolutely spot on. And I'm looking at the Cal schedule this coming fall. I sense, with the exception of the Ohio State game in Columbus, that the Bears will face a slightly easier non-conference schedule than they've had in the past with the likes of Michigan State and Tennessee, taking on Nevada and Southern Utah. Hopefully that can get the Bears off on the right foot early in the season and then have some momentum going into conference play.
That's a great point, Pat, and I think 7 home games this year coming back to Memorial Stadium is a huge lift emotionally to this team, something that should not be taken lightly when predicting the Bears season.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, and thank you for watching the last back and forth episode of the semester. Vinny, it's been a blast.
Pat, I've had a great time with you as my co-host here. It's been some enjoyable times from Tebowing to multiple outtakes of enjoyment, and it's just been a great time, and we want to take the time to thank our fans and supporters out there. We do the show for you, and hopefully next time you'll join us to get your download for What's Up in CalTV Sports.
Everybody have a great summer, and we'll see you next fall.
And stay classy.
Go Bears.